And a very pleasant good Wednesday to each and every one of you. Thanks so much for joining me here. My name is Jewel and this is J7409 Weather. Today, Wednesday, January 22nd, 2020. Now, as you see this purple, this is just a map of all of the lows and the highs and how they're moving through. I wanted to share it with you. All this purple is winter weather advisories. Winter weather advisories. We have a few up here in Washington State also. Looking like on the backside of this system as it moves through, it's going to be a mixture, folks, of rain, freezing rain, sleet, and some snow possible. You can see how the colors all change up here. I'll get into detail more in just a little bit. I think the most snow is going to be up in Washington State when it comes to accumulation. And also today we do have a chance of some showers popping up. Just rain showers down in Texas, moving across into Louisiana. But none of these should be severe. None of these should be severe. No tornadoes, no hail or downdraft, updraft winds, nothing like that. Nothing like that at all. So, with that all said and done, let's go check out the watches and warnings map real quick. Now, as we look at the watches and warnings map, you can see on the surface map I showed you a while ago, these are all winter weather advisories in this blue area here. In the blue area here, and it's going to cause wintry mix for portions of the Ozarks northward to the upper Great Lakes through tomorrow. Now, over in Washington State, we have a little snow in Montana and Oregon. Washington State should get the most of snow accumulations. Now, they could get in these areas maybe 4 to 8 inches of snow up in this area here, okay? Mainly in the Cascade Mountains and maybe at Mount Baker ski area up in the higher elevations where most of the snow should accumulate. When it comes down here to these areas here, let's take this off just a moment. When we look at portions of Missouri, we'll take Missouri for example. I think Missouri, you could get 3 to 4 in Missouri. 3 to 4 in Missouri of snow accumulation. Right in here. All of the state of Missouri in this area. Now, when we come to Iowa, looking like maybe 1 to 3 inches of snow, light glaze, and it should be, well, I'd say mainly along I-35, just a little west to it. But it's going to be mixed precipitation. Mixed precipitation for Iowa right in this area. Maybe 1 to 3, okay? And when we come to areas of like Oklahoma, you guys, mostly rain, freezing rain, occasional snow. If you get any accumulation at all, I think it'll be an inch or less, looking like 1 to 3 maybe in Kansas in this area, same going up in Nebraska. So this is not a big, ferocious snowstorm, but it will make the roads very, very messy. So everybody in these areas, you are under winter weather advisories. You need to pay attention and you need to stay safe. Now, looking at Florida, when we come down here, the whole state and portions of Georgia, wind chill advisories, hard freeze in Georgia and portions of Florida where you see that purple. The rest of the state, there is some fog advisories where you see this darker color. That should all burn off by later in the day, of course. But it's very, very chilly. Yes, a cold start across Florida this morning. But it should be followed up by a slight warming trend for not only Florida, the southeast, and the mid-Atlantic. Now, The heavy rain, for the most part, for potential flooding is for portions of western Washington into northwestern Oregon. And this wintry mix that I keep talking about that's going on so much on the backside of this system right in here, well, it's going to be for portions of the Ozarks, northward to the upper Great Lakes, and it's going to last through tomorrow. I do not know about you guys, but I got another cold morning myself besides Florida. Everybody's got cold mornings right in these areas, and we're all going to be glad to see this potential warm-up start by tomorrow. And by the weekend, it should be much warmer than what we've been having. It'll last a couple of days, and then maybe we might get to typical winter temperatures for a few days. This is the NAM map, courtesy of Tropical Tidbit. I want to turn it on right quick, just let it roll through for you. It's looking like that across the central U.S. we do have this mixture of precipitation types I've been talking about. They're going to occur over the next couple of days as warm and moist air from the south meets with this existing cold air in place through the central plains and Midwest. Now, all rain will occur from southern Oklahoma, Arkansas to the Gulf Coast, with locally some heavier rain for the middle and upper portions of Texas coastline this evening and tonight. As I showed you, it's going to be coming through. It should not have anything severe in it, though, just heavy rain. Now, freezing rain accumulations near 1/10 of an inch or greater should impact portions of the Ozarks where the winter weather advisories are in place. Winter weather advisories extend, as you've seen, from the Ozark into the nation's heartland and the upper Midwest, where this light to moderate snow accumulations are forecast through tomorrow morning. Now, after the initial round of precipitation moves through, a second, more potent upper-level disturbance will amplify through Kansas and Oklahoma toward the Mississippi Valley for Thursday. This could bring some additional snow for central Missouri and Iowa, and it may generate two-day snowfall totals of 4 to 6 inches in some locations for tomorrow as it regenerates, not today like I just showed you. Now, after this frigid start, Florida, where the freeze warnings and the wind chill advisories are in effect across all of the Sunshine State, you should return to a more typical weather pattern. Gusty winds, though, in association with this deepening coastal low centered offshore of Florida, it will subside tonight into tomorrow morning, and that's going to combine with warmer temperatures. A return to southerly flow will allow a warming trend for the rest of the week, impacting the southeast and mid-Atlantic regions with high temperatures returning close to average for Friday. That's your forecast today. Everybody stay safe. Thank you so very much for watching. Once again, I ask you to please subscribe if you're into the weather. I would appreciate it very much. And don't forget to share this information with your family and friends and on your social media to help me keep everyone aware of what's going on around them so people won't get caught off guard if some of this inclement weather comes their way. Have a good day, a safe day, a blessed day. Thank you guys for everything you do for me, commenting, liking, sharing, all the good things you help me out with, and watching my videos in entirety. That helps me out a lot. Everybody, peace, love, and kindness to each and every one of you. Thank you so much for watching.